Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to the current Outside Views report on Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. According to the White House in Washington, Ukraine has now started using controversial cluster munitions in its defense against Russia. They use them appropriately, they use them effectively, is what US Government National Security Council Communications Director John Kirby said on Thursday. The use of the cluster munitions is already affecting Russian defenses and offensive maneuvers, as Kirby said. For more details, Kirby referred to the Ukrainians. The Washington Post, citing unnamed Ukrainian government officials, previously reported that the armed forces are trying to break through Russian positions in the southeast of the country, which are slowing down the Ukrainian counteroffensive. Cluster munitions are internationally banned. Despite this, the US had decided to supply such ammunition to Ukraine. And according to Western experts, Russia has been using cluster bombs for some time already. They are not banned by the USA and Ukraine, I have to add. After Moscow cancelled the international grain agreement, the Russian army now launched attacks on several Ukrainian ports. At least one person was killed and 19 others injured in the city of Mykolaiv in the south of the country. And the Black Sea port of Odessa was also a target again in recent days. And Moscow's withdrawal from the deal prompts the EU to consider expanding its military aid to Kiev. I heard something about 20 billion at the moment. The Russian war of aggression against the neighboring country has now lasted almost 17 months, and Ukraine is making slow progress with the counteroffensive that has been going on for weeks. And the USA had already confirmed last week that the promised cluster munitions had now arrived in Ukraine. Kiev has pledged not to use cluster munitions to attack Russian territory nor against civilian installations. Cluster munitions are missiles or bombs that burst in mid-air over the target, dispersing many small explosive devices. A significant part of it does not detonate but remains a danger for a long time as dots on the ground. And like more than 100 other countries, my home country Germany has banned such weapons. In addition, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has strongly condemned repeated Russian attacks on the port of Odessa and other Ukrainian cities on the Black Sea. The attacks contradict the commitments of the Russian Federation under the Memorandum of Understanding with the United Nations. That's what the World Organization said on Thursday. In addition, the destruction of civilian infrastructure constitutes a violation of international humanitarian law. Odessa in southern Ukraine had come under Russian fire for the past 3 nights before making this video, and Russia has been waging a war of aggression against neighboring country Ukraine for almost 17 months. The southern regions on the Black Sea, which are of great importance for the Ukraine due to their port infrastructure, are also repeatedly the target of Russian shelling. Millions of tons of food have been exported through the port of Odessa in recent months as part of the international grain agreement. On Monday, Russia withdrew from the agreement. The United Nations further criticized on Thursday that Russia's suspension is already having a negative impact on global wheat and corn prices. This is a shame for everyone, but especially for vulnerable people in the global south, they said. The UN Security Council was dealing with the provisional end of the grain agreement on Friday in a special session again, and it will stay a topic for some time at the moment because when I'm filming this, Russia has not made any step to go back to the old agreement. And if you want to know more developments about the war, the next video is here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.